In this very short video, I'm going to tell you the 2 things that I wish I knew before I started learning Arabic. I remember when it all started. It was mid-2020, random night at around 11 p.m. and I was sat on my computer and I searched up on Google the words, how to learn Arabic. I clicked on the first link that popped up and it was Duolingo. I'd heard of this app before, never gave it a go, but I decided to start doing this free lesson because it threw me right into it. And I remember the first word I learned, bab, meaning door. I knew then and there that the prospect of learning Arabic was exciting. And I was right. Within a few months, I had learned thousands of words. It was insanely exciting, but truth be told, I never spent more than a couple hours a week on Arabic, and oftentimes way less. And the biggest reason for that leads me to the first point of the video. You see, Arabic has 12 million-ish words, something like that. And I didn't really know any of them. The thing is, I had a basic understanding of the grammar, and I understood just 1 in 100 words, that's all. So I didn't really know where to start. But I realized this fact. It matters less what you do and more that you do it consistently. You see, the reason I was so successful in learning so many words so fast was actually not because I learned a lot of words in one day. It's because I did very little, but every single day, and often multiple times a day. That app, Duolingo, I had 100-day streak on it, and for a period of time I was doing nothing else but Duolingo. I'd use Google Translate here and there, pick up another word or two, but most of the words I learned was from Duolingo. And as people may know, Duolingo isn't even the best app for learning Arabic, yet I stuck to it. And that's what matters more. When people start off, they're always thinking about what's the right way to do it, what's the fastest way to do it, what's the thing that'll get me from point A to point B the fastest. And that is the wrong way to think about things. I understand the sense of urgency when you want to learn Arabic, because most of us, we want to learn Arabic so that we can unlock this world of comprehension in the deen. But you have to go about this differently. You need to understand that less is more. And from my experience, you only need 2 sources of learning at a time. That's it. You don't need to be doing this. You don't need to be going through a book, a website course, this or that. You only need 2 things at a time. And for me, for the vast majority of my self-learning journey, that was an app and gathering vocabulary from sources like YouTube. Those 2 things brought me the success in Arabic that I have now. Instead of Duolingo, I would recommend this app called Kalam that I've mentioned many times before, which will teach you Quranic Arabic a bit more. But honestly, it doesn't really matter what app you're choosing. There's a bunch of good apps out there, and you can join my free community, and I've posted a list of like all the free apps and stuff that I've used over the time that I've learned Arabic. And when it comes to that second source, for me it was YouTube. But now, honestly, the best thing that you could be doing is leveraging AI to learn Arabic. I realized this year. You can use ChatGPT to tutor you in Arabic, and that brings me to point number 2, vocabulary. Vocabulary is the most important thing you should be doing. Point number 1 was consistency. Point number 2 is gathering as many words as you can and placing that at the top priority. Over time, of course, not all at once. People often put an overemphasis on grammar. Grammar is important. You need grammar eventually, especially when you're trying to understand the Quran more specifically. But for the vast majority of your learning, it's going to be picking up new words, because you can learn all the grammar within a matter of weeks, within a matter of months at most. But you will still not know Arabic because you don't know enough words. I could sit here and teach you every English grammar rule, but if I don't teach you at least like 100,000 words, you won't be able to speak English. Same goes with Arabic. But alhamdulillah, subhanallah, the beautiful thing about Arabic is that when you pick up 1 word, you pick up 10 more. Because the thing is, in Arabic, every word has 2, usually 3 root letters. For example, kitab. You might have heard this word before. It means book. But now you know kitab, and you know kaf, ta, and ba. From those 3 letters, you can now understand a little bit when I say katab, when I say yaktub, when I say taktub. you kind of know it has to do with writing or books. And as you slowly start to pick up on the grammar, you'll know what I just said there. And it has to do with writing, it has to do with books, it has to do with literacy. The same goes with all the millions of words in Arabic out there. As you pick up one, you pick up so many more. Once you pick up the basic grammar rules, especially, you're going to pick up multiple words at a time as you learn one word. That's the beautiful thing about Arabic. So, in recap, the two things that you need that I wish I knew before I started learning Arabic. One, place your focus on consistency, not volume. And number two, place a major focus on vocabulary for the vast majority of your Arabic learning. If you find the prospect of learning Arabic interesting, then I want you to go down and join my free community. There's a bunch of people in there who are also learning Arabic, and inshallah I'll see you in the next video.